It's a privilege to be here today for this very special fixture. Every time they meet each other, these two teams, it is a very special day. Hopefully it lives up to the billing. Join us for the kickoff, and it's live. A really lovely setting for you. The context for our game today, it's the Emirates Stadium, the home of Arsenal. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Premier League football for you very shortly. It's Arsenal against Liverpool.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. I think both teams here are going to be positive. They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the mockers on, but I am expecting a few.
Well, these two players, perhaps we picked out as the likely candidates to keep a special eye on. Alan Smith?
Well, I think both of these players should come into this match with their confidence brimming, really, because they really have played well. They've led from the front.
A real reshuffle for Arsenal. Bernd Leno starts in goal. Sead Kolasinac starts alongside Hector Bellerin in the full-back positions. Lucas Torreira starts with Granit Xhaka in the centre of the park. And the main striker is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Thank you for
This is the Liverpool side. In goal is Alisson. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Milan Skriniar in defence. Sadio Mane starts with Mohamed Salah in the wide positions. And Roberto Firmino is the one striker. It's Arsenal to kick off. Hector Bellerin. That's a great interception. Roberto Firmino. Now Sadio Mane. The real speed in this side comes from Sadio Mane. Corner here for Liverpool. Put the corner in the middle. What a goal that would have been on the volley.
Yeah, the crowd were on their feet. They thought he'd done it.
Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with it? Now the possibility for a cross. Very good challenge. That's going to be a throw, not a corner, although some thought otherwise. Could be a cross here. It could be dangerous. Got the ball away from the opposition, got to keep it now. Well, they couldn't keep possession, they've given it away. Whipped in towards the near post. Keeper did well to reach it, but he couldn't keep it. He's done well to block that. Fabinho. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Guided through. He's found Aubameyang. An excellent chance. More than matched by the goalkeeper, who's diffused the situation.
Oh, great agility, great reflexes there, and denying the opposition any knockdowns as well. The manager just hoping that that miss is not going to come back to haunt them. They are creating chances, but that was a costly miss.
Well, here comes the corner. That could have been difficult, but the defender sorted it out. And that will be a throw as the header goes out of play. Aubameyang, and they've cut it out. Fabinho. Well, let's hear from Alan McInally, who's got a goal to tell us about at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 70 minutes played,
1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. He's cut it out. Well, what a good team player this guy is, Alan, because he's definitely not in his natural position, but he's playing so well.
Yeah, this type of character, he's worth his weight in gold, isn't he? For the squad, for the manager, brilliant.
They'll be annoyed with the cross because it was the goalkeeper's ball all the way. Well, let's hear from Alan McInally, who's got news of us sending off at the game he's watching.
It's a red card for the visitors. They're down to 10 men. 25 minutes played. It remains 1-1.
Great to have Alan McInally out and about for us, and he's brought us right up to date again there. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make... Firmino! Well, safe hands from the goalkeeper there. Not the most demanding save, but it had to be made.
Yeah, easy though to take it a little easy, take your eye off the ball.
An incisive pass. Lacazette. It goes towards Aubameyang. He's met that so sweetly on the volley.
Well, he's met it so flush, it's untrue. It's flew into the net. Well, I'm sure he'll be looking back at this later tonight because these kind of volleys, they're not easy, and he executed it superbly.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but his players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Arsenal have the lead. Fabinho. And it will be their throw. Kolasinac. And he's gone and won the ball with a very good tackle. It's Sadio Mane. Firmino! Level again, Liverpool.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go on and win it now.
What's gone wrong here, Alan? Losing concentration after scoring a goal themselves?
Yeah, I just don't think they got back into their shape. Still thinking about that goal, and they've been made to pay for it.
Well, let's hear from Alan McInally about a goal in that Wolverhampton Wanderers game.
It's a goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 37 minutes played. 1-1.
We're back here again, thanks to Alan McInally. Fabinho steered through. Well, that's not a controlled challenge at all, just the opposite. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Corner swung in, put away, but not out of harm's way. Liverpool get the advantage. Jorginho Wijnaldum. He had to go for that and take the risks, but he's got away with the ball and no penalty. Now Thomas.
The fourth official
Roberto Firmino.
There will be a minimum of
He's
3
made the
minutes
interception.
added time.
Mesut Ozil threads it through. Oh, he's in the clear here, no flag. And in it goes towards the far post. Wonderful technique to volley that in.
Well, some players can master that, others struggle, but this lad, well, his technique is perfect. Well, this might just be a contender for goal of the season, with a move in mind too. What a good cross.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
Well, not what he was looking for. And the manager now looking less than pleased. Somebody's going to pay for that goal they've just conceded.
Liverpool have gone behind here. Well, that is half-time, And we've reached it at 2-1. And the ball is on the roll again, and the second half is underway. Robertson's given the ball away. Real promise about that build-up until that challenge. At Vicarage Road for us today, Alan McAnally. News of a goal, I understand.
It's a goal for Watford. 46 minutes played, 1-1.
Eagle-eyed. Firmino! The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Oh, it's a long way away from the target. He was so close in.
Oh, that's a howler, and he's getting some stick off those supporters.
Well, long overdue, you feel, this change. For a side that's behind, a switch of tactics now. Well, when you have the quality and the width, that's what this lad brings. You've got a special talent, and it's been a special showing as he's replaced now, the crowd recognising that.
Yeah, what he's done, he's hugged the touchline and he's stretched that opposing back line, created space for teammates inside, and vital performance from him. Yeah, Arsenal not having as much of the ball as normal. But I do wonder whether this was the game plan all along, to sit up.
Wijnaldum! He's gone for the equaliser here. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
That was a good first 45 minutes. Some of the runs he made were...
Aubameyang! Oh, really close. Great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right. Unlucky.
Just a little nudge to nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you. Our coverage of the Premier League fixture. Arsenal, they'll be facing Manchester City away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Well, it's easy here for the keeper. Alan McAnally is at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium today, and he's got news of a goal.
It's a second goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Harry Kane. No one picked him up, and with a darting run to the front post, he was there to slot home with a free header. 63 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. What about Liverpool's next game?
They're playing Brighton and Hove Albion in their next match. I can't see them facing too many problems in this one. Easy for them.
We are in the last chance saloon for Liverpool.
It's time for the Alamo. By the looks of it, they need a goal and they're piling.
He might be through. Decent delivery from the wide area, but no positive outcome from it. Nobody could turn it in. It's not really away from the threat here. Now Skriniar. Very exciting news, isn't it, for the buying club, that the deal has been completed.
Yeah, the player himself has had to be patient, but that's been rewarded, and he'll...
Salah! He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
It's come off the top of his head, that one.
Well, time is ticking. Away, it's time for a change, and here it comes.
14, Jordan Henderson.
Arsenal's success in this match down to a consistent level of performance, and it should provide them with a victory.
Fabinho. Well, they had the runner going through, and the pass wasn't quite right, was it? It was too strong.
At Wolves, there is news of a goal from Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 7 minutes remain, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Well, we'll follow that with interest.
To be replaced by number 6, Dejan Lovren.
7 more minutes to go.
Well, sorry that Alan McInally couldn't finish his update there. Confirmation for you, Watford did score, and the game is level at 1-1.
It's noticeable that the home supporters are trying to help their team in this situation. They're encouraged by the lead, but they're fearful perhaps that this team might lose it.
Well, they won't want to give anything silly away. The opposition are chasing the ball, trying to get it back and trying to get back in.
Xhaka! Keeper controls it, never looked like bouncing off him.
It made it look easy, but his positioning did that for him.
Added time.
There's only a minute to go. Henderson.
And the referee blows for one last time.
Well, that sort of win is really satisfying because they've had to give body and soul to get it.
Yeah, it was a really close call, but there's a lot of those players produced the best out there, and they deserve that win.
Guided through. He's found the money.
Just a quick couple of questions. No further questions. Thanks for your time.
It's a privilege to be here today for this very special fixture. Every time they meet each other, these two teams, it is a very special day. Hopefully it lives up to the billing. Join us for the kickoff.
And it's live. Hi everybody, it's a lovely day for a game of football, and the game of football we're about to bring you is at the Etihad Stadium. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Premier League football we have for you, it's coming right up. Manchester City against Arsenal.
Yeah, thanks Martin. Looking forward to this. We've got some really good players out there, and importantly we've got some match winners, some goal scorers down on that pitch. I don't think we'll be disappointed.
David Silva, number 17.
We've got an excellent defensive side with the best defensive stats in the league against the side that scores the most goals. It's an intriguing prospect.
Well, the away team, I think, will certainly be confident that they can break down what is, let's face it, a really good defence.
Manchester City's lineup today.
It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
One change for Arsenal today. Bernd Leno starts in goal. Lucas Torreira starts with Granit Xhaka in the centre of the park. And the main striker is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Manchester City have started this first half. Joao Cancelo. It's with De Bruyne. He made that look like a poor pass with he's got it in behind the defenders for the attack of the chase.
Here's Kevin De Bruyne.
And now Bernardo Silva. And the referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant. Holding. Kolasinac. Lacazette. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. Aubameyang.
That's a difficult technique, that.
Yeah, you've got to catch those volleys perfectly to do the damage.
He read the opponent's mind and got the ball. Well, he's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? Comes in with a tackle. And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper.
It's with De Bruyne.
Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. And off he goes with some options. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. Brilliantly read by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, all about...
That's a dreadful error. Let's hear from Alan McInally about a goal at Old Trafford.
It's a goal for Manchester United. 19 minutes played, 1-1.
Eagle eyes, as always, from Alan McInally. Aubameyang! He's gone for the volley. nearly paid off.
Yeah, really good technique there. Known for that kind of volley. The manager just hoping that that miss is not going to come back to haunt them. They are creating chances, but that was a costly miss.
Now De Bruyne.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Good deep cross towards the far post. Sterling. Reckless going in like that.
Well, it was a desperate attempt. He had a lot of ground to make up and always up against it.
Well, no one's picking him up in the wide area. This could be dangerous. I think the cross is on. Aubameyang! And there it is for Arsenal.
Well, that is a beautiful cross, and it's done justice with a firm, accurate header.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but his players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Arsenal have that goal. And carrying the ball forward, it's the Manchester City. Not the way to try and get the ball.
Yeah, it's the kind of tackle that just isn't allowed these days.
News for you from Leicester, from the King Power Stadium, and Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Everton. 35 minutes played. 1-0.
We're back here again, thanks to Alan McInally.
Yeah, as you can see, the visitors trailing in the possession stakes, but they won't mind that one bit because they've got their noses in front, and it's been a brilliant performance so far. I'm sure the manager on the sideline will be absolutely delighted.
Silva.
João Cancelo. Now De Bruyne.
Saw the pass coming and got there first. Angelino. It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems, and certainly not the goalkeeper. Intercepted well. So easy in possession. I don't think he was quite sure where the goal was as he took the shot on. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. And it's Arsenal who hold the advantage as the second half is underway.
Pepe. Lost the ball there, Arsenal.
With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on. Well, now they can attack, and he's got support with it. As part of his game, this to come infield. And maybe... Sterling! Well, he hit it well enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit off balance there, actually.
Just to recap on the news from threads it through. In on goal, there's no flag. Can he do it? Clean through, one-on-one against the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it? And no bits and pieces either to follow up on.
Coming onto the pitch, number 19, Leroy Sané.
Put the corner in the middle. He's got it away.
Sane. Some width here for Manchester City.
Substitute. Is ready for Man City. That would be a throw. And it's a replacement here of David Silva. Here's Laporte.
Here's Kevin De Bruyne.
It's a very good interception.
Now De Bruyne.
Here's Sterling.
It's De Bruyne. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here.
Aguero! Well, the pressure of getting his team level maybe got to him because he's made a hash of it.
I just wonder whether at the end of this match they'll look back on that chance as the one that...
That's a dreadful error.
They might have played him in here.
Or they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up.
Here's Torreira. He's got some room out here in the wide position.
And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively.
The hosts have controlled possession here so far. You can see the manager down there is less than happy. Obviously, his team's losing, that's bad enough, but no real sign so far that they're going to get back into this because they're just not able to find a way through that defence and make the keeper work.
Well, this could be a chance from the ball played over the top. Still countering here. The equaliser here.
It's gone to the goal.
Keeper in very soft fashion, and the attacker cannot believe that he's messed this one up. Simple for the keeper.
Yeah, he can't believe his luck, can he, the keeper? Little wry smile. He knows that that should have been a goal.
Can really get at the opposition here. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with the substitute. Well, they've got a lead to hang on to, the away team here, and they're trying to do it, I think, by running down the clock whenever possible. And you can tell the home fans are frustrated with their team and with the tactics here.
Yeah, you can understand it. Every opportunity the away team gets, they...
That is a good punch by the goalkeeper. One or two players arriving in the middle.
Well, we're closing in on the result here, and it looks as though it's going to be an Arsenal win. It will be a deserved Arsenal win. Still hope for Manchester City, because there's still time.
Well, this is when you look towards your big players to step up, come to the team's rescue.
Really in the clear now.
Excitement now.
And they're sending pretty much everybody up for this late corner. Equaliser might be on the cards. And in it goes.
Not really away from the threat here. De Bruyne.
Well, he hit it well enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit off balance there, actually.
Time is ticking away here, 4 minutes to go. Out to a wide man who's got room.
Target was Ali.
The
Referee's had a good
fourth
look
official has
and decided
indicated there will
what
be
he's
a
seen
minimum
from
of 3
this
minutes.
period of play to add on 3 minutes.
They can push up Arsenal now from a wide position. Could whip it in from here. Aubameyang! He couldn't have hit that better. Difficult technique.
Yeah, and you've got to have confidence to take that on, and he is playing with confidence. Well, he's left the defenders flat-footed there, the way he's taken the volley so early.
We can see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. But we're down to the last minute here. And it's come to an end now as the referee calls a halt.
It's a fine performance. They worked really well when they had the ball, which wasn't that often, but also they were very good when the opposition had the ball.
Yeah, it just goes to show those possession stats can be deceiving. It's what you do with the ball, and they used it really well.
Just a moment of your time. Thanks so much for your time. That's all the questions we have for you.
Real 70. Dos, tres, agua. Yo sé que hay quien cobra por barrer la calle, por recoger a un ser cuando se desmaye, por ayudar a un impedido con sus barreras y por limpiar la escena de tu cena, por arreglar lo que te probaste y no te queda.